Hey, Mina, quick question. How many times have you heard stories from product bosses that waited until the week before Black Friday to even think about their holiday promotion plans?
More times than I can even count.
Okay, well, not this year. Successful product bosses know that the key to seeing a snowball of sales throughout the holiday is preparing their promotions now.
And that's exactly what we're going to do together during our 5-day challenge, which kicks off September 13th.
But have you ever wondered if a free training is really worth it?
We're not judging here, I swear. We know that there's so much information out there that it's hard to tell what's actually going to move the needle in your business.
But here's the thing, the Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge is 100% worth your time and energy because it actually creates results in your business. And that's not just us humble bragging. It's proof from our previous challenge participants who have shown up, gone through the action items, and have seen some big payoffs, literally, like Ashley of Ever After Baby.
Ashley said, planning ahead for the holidays for Rock Your Holiday Promotions has helped change how I plan promotions all year long.
Right? Wow. When she first joined the Rock Your Holidays challenge, she felt like she never knew how to go about setting up her promotions for the holiday season.
So she attended the challenge, went through each day's training, and implemented the action steps. Not only did she have her promotions organized by the end of the challenge,
She actually tripled her sales from the previous holiday season using what she learned inside the challenge.
she then went on to join Multi-Stream Machine, got her bestsellers onto Amazon, and grew her revenue even more while growing her Facebook following 10 times and her email list by 4 times.
Wow. Okay, so you must be thinking, what does this have to do with you, friend?
Well, it's just a preview of what you could do in just 5 days when you participate in the Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge.
Okay, so we start on Monday, September 13th. It is totally free. You can go sign up at rockyourholidaypromotions.com or just click the link in the show notes and we will see you inside.
Welcome to the Product Boss Podcast, where we help product-based businesses grow their sales and improve their strategies.
Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to my co-host and biz bestie, Mina Kunlo-Sitep, an Amazon guru that has built a multi-6-figure product-based business.
In introducing the other half of the Product Boss, Jacqueline Snyder. She has helped launch and grow over 500 fashion apparel and accessory brands, even one of her own.
And together, we share our inventory of secret weapons that will help you dig deep and do the work it takes.
Are you ready? Let's build together. Hey, product bosses, you are in for a real treat today. Today, you're going to be listening in and tuning into day 1 of our Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge. We're going to be giving you super special access to our day 1 training of our free 5-day challenge that starts today. This is a challenge that over 10,000 product bosses go through every year, and they do it to make their holiday season epic. So today, you get to listen in to the very first day of the challenge. And if you love it, we invite you to join this free challenge so you can get access to the slides, the worksheets, the action steps, and the community to help you through it. And by the end of this challenge, you'll know exactly what you will be selling this holiday season, what products you'll be offering, what dates your promotions will be held, and you'll know how to boost your sales even beyond the holiday season. All of this for free. All of this in our next 5 days, and all of this in the month of September. Can you imagine how you will feel in just a few short days, knowing that you'll have prepped this early for the holidays in an amazing way? So head over to rockyourholidaypromotions.com to sign up, and let's hop into your very first training, which is the most important holiday dates for every product-based business that you need to know. So let's jump in.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge. We are so excited to have you here. So first off, we want to introduce ourselves to all of you that are new. I am Jacqueline Snyder, and this is Mina Kunlo-Sitep. We are the co-founders of the Product Boss and the Shop 1 in 5 Pledge, as well as the co-hosts of the Product Boss podcast. We are so excited that you are here because over the next 5 days, we are going to help you rock your holidays by helping you increase your sales, increase your visibility, and ultimately make more profit. So we're really excited to take you along over the next 5 days.
Yeah, our hope for you is that you have the best holiday season you've ever had. And just a few reminders that to get into one, the Facebook group, because there's lots and lots of action happening there. Every single day, we'll be going live about that particular day. So today, when you get this in your inbox, we'll also have a live Q&A in the Facebook group. And there's so many product bosses in there that are doing the same thing that you are and working on their holiday promotion. So make sure you hop into there.
Yeah. Well, and also, if you know us, you know we love to give away prizes. So for those of you that show up live with us in the Facebook group, we give away prizes at the end of that. But not only that, keep a lookout in your email because we are also going to be sending you a way to register for Day 5 Live. So what does that mean? You can get Day 5 Live delivered to your inbox the way that all of these videos will be. But those of you that register will actually be able to go through, it's about an hour training. It's epic. It's a game changer for your business. It's going to help you create your path to profit without spending a single cent on ads. And we have a special show up live bonus. So keep an eye out in your inbox for all of this. Show up live in the Facebook group with us, participate, really take this time to focus on yourself and your business. And you're going to see this pay off for you when the holidays hit.
Yeah, we're so excited. So let's jump right in.
Okay, so typically the biggest holiday dates for consumer spending is done around the Cyber 5. Now, sometimes people are like, what are the Cyber 5? What is that? Well, it's the 5 days around Thanksgiving. So it starts Thanksgiving, usually in the evening. There's Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Sunday's usually a sale day, and then Cyber Monday. Now, as we get into the dates, you're going to see that these can trickle past this or even happen before this. But this is what the Cyber 5 is. And depending on where you are in the world, it might look a little bit different.
Yeah, and this is something, it was dubbed Cyber 5 by big, consumer spending, basically the big box stores. And now you as a small business can really take advantage of knowing how to do promotions during the Cyber 5. And so as a product business, we typically build your sales promotions around the Cyber 5. So do you do this currently? And did you know about the Cyber 5? So that's the takeaway for today is knowing about the Cyber 5. And let's jump into how you can use that to your advantage.
So this holiday season, now we're talking about 2021, right? Consumers are shopping earlier. There's a lot of reasons why they're shopping earlier. One, as you probably know, there have been shortages in raw goods and finished goods. Bigger businesses are dealing with this as well. And so they're going to be shopping earlier to be able to get things in time. They're spending what they saved during 2020. Now, it was eMarketer reports that $1.3 trillion will be spent in North America from all of the excess savings that people have created. So are you ready for this? We want them to spend some of their dollars with you. They're also going to be purchasing online more than ever. If 2020 taught us anything, it was how to get our grandmas online and shopping, right? So if our grandmas are on there, you know that we're on there, the kids are on there. It's across generations and people know how to shop online now. So are they there shopping with you? And also consumers are going to be more thoughtful about how they spend this year. There is also this area of us really discovering our values, what we all kind of have gone through over the last couple of years together. It's what do we really want? What do we cherish? What do we need? What do we desire? And they're thoughtful about that. And we want you to show up for them when they're ready to spend.
And this means this is what you do during this time. You need to start showing up earlier and promoting earlier this year, right? Because consumers are shopping earlier. We want them to start to bond with you, to start to get to know you. That way they want to spend their dollars when they get to shopping those dollars, right? You also need to show up virtually. Like Jacqueline said, everybody, their grandma, their dog, their daughters, their sons, everybody is online and they're showing up virtually. So show up virtually and anticipate delays in shipping, right? So that's the reason why people are shopping earlier is because they're starting to see this trickle effect happening from 2020. And so people are ready to shop even now as they're sipping on their pumpkin spice lattes. And you need to start showing up and you need to start showing up online. And also give more value in your customer's experience with you. As Jacqueline mentioned before, there's lots that happened during 2020. Social justice, people are spending their dollar. They're just becoming more thoughtful with how they're spending their dollar and how it affects their lifestyle in their house, out of their house, whatever that is. So give more value in your customer's experience means that you meet their desires in a way that you're able to create a better bond with them, a good experience with them. So they'll stick with you through the holiday season and probably for the following year as well.
So you will need to decide what you will be selling this holiday season. Some of you are like, well, what does that mean? Well, we need to figure out what we're going to focus on, what products you're going to focus on. Now, we know some of you have collections or lots of products, but you don't sell, it's not like focus on everything. We're going to really niche down and have you get really focused.
And so keep in mind that when you're selling, you have two buckets to pull from, right? Two opportunities. One is that you engage and you build loyalty with your current customers. This is the bucket that people often forget. They always think about this second bucket, which is the reaching the new customers. But your current customers are, there's a study from Adobe that said that current customers are 9 times more likely to buy from you than a new customer. This makes it an easier sell. So keeping that in mind, but also reaching new customers too. Because remember, you're showing up earlier, you're showing up and giving value, and you're building that loyalty with new and current customers.
So what we're going to first do is we're going to look at some important holiday dates for 2021. So depending on where you are in the world, these dates might look a little bit different, but we're going to focus on North America. We're going to focus on the US. So we're going to kick off with Halloween being right at the end of October, leading us into November and December. We have Veterans Day. We have, Cyber Week, which is you can do the Cyber 5 or Cyber Week where it even starts even earlier than Thanksgiving. Some people are even focusing on the entire month of November, and we'll get into that. Now, for those of you that need to know, Hanukkah starts earlier this year. So Hanukkah starts right in the middle of the Cyber 5. So know that if you have people who celebrate Hanukkah, they might be buying earlier in the month, right? Because once it gets to Cyber 5, it's a little too late, but it's still appropriate for Christmas. There's Giving Tuesday. There's a free shipping day if you want to push that out in December. Like, this is arbitrary. You can pick any date that works for you. Then we have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, the day after Christmas, sometimes Boxing Day, and New Year's Eve.
Right. And so this is just at a glance, because day one, don't get overwhelmed by any of this. Day one, we're just helping you figure out what the most important dates are for you and your customer. Okay. And so the questions that you need to ask yourself for today, because we're going to get more into it, it's kind of like peeling an onion for the rest of this week, is looking at when you're looking at questions to ask when you're looking at holiday dates. One is it important to your customer? For example, Hanukkah, is it important to your customer? If it's not, then you don't need to partake in it, right? When will I start my 2021 sales promotion? So when are you going to start? As Jacqueline mentioned, some people start we saw like what did they call it? Black Friday month. It was the craziest thing, right?
Instead of Cyber Month, right?
Cyber Month, that's what it was, instead of Cyber Week.
Which I would encourage you all to potentially think about in November because of shortages and because of delays. I'm also going to say, like, Halloween may not be important to your customer. You may not have anything that's spooky or Halloween related. So that might be a holiday that you skip over, for example.
Right. And then when will I have my big sales versus my small sales? So is Cyber Week when you will have your big sales? Typically it is for product businesses, but it might not be for you if that isn't when you tend to have your biggest promotions. Also, when is my last ship date? So your hard stop date. So one of the things that we want for you is you to really pick out that start date and the end date, because a lot of times people will think that, oh, I need to keep selling forever and ever, but you'll get overwhelmed with all the things that you need to do with your personal life. So last year, a lot of people, their dead stop day was free shipping day or a couple days after. So maybe the 14th or the 16th, but they had a hard stop date in mind. So they were able to ship out everything they needed, feel like it was going to get to their customers by Christmas, and they were able to focus on other things that they needed to do. And then another last question is, am I overthinking my holiday sales? So sometimes people are like, I don't know if Halloween pertains, or I don't know if Hanukkah pertains. And they tend to overthink it. But we like to say, keep it simple seller, #KISS, because just go with your gut here of keeping it really simple, because done is better than perfect here. We just want an easy yes or an easy no.
So again, here are important dates. Now you're going to have this in your downloads so you can take a look at this. And what we want you to do is we want you to go through this and check off the dates that are important to you, your business, and your customer. So if your business has nothing to do with green, eco-friendly, mission-based, then you may just ignore Green Monday, for example. there's Giving Tuesday, which also may not have anything to do with what you're doing. So this is where you really get to kind of decide what you want to participate in. I do recommend that you all think about, and we're going to go through building your promotions. I do recommend that you think about potentially offering things a bit earlier, really leaning into November as the Cyber Month, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of competition happening. And then you won't have to worry of like, is my customer celebrating Hanukkah and do they need gifts earlier? Because you're going to be
Mhm.
promoting things and sharing the holiday season earlier in the month so that if your customers see you, that they're going to want to buy from you as well.
And so that's it. That's your action task. As Jacqueline ran through that checklist that you saw on the previous slide, and again, you'll get those in your downloads, choose which sale dates are most important to you and your customer and actually physically check that off, right? We love action around here. We love easy action and we like to keep it simple. So make sure for today, day one, important holiday dates, so that you are going through that checklist and marking down which ones are important to you and which ones are important to your customer, because there needs to be an overlap there.
Then mark those important dates, including personal, on your calendar so you know how to plan for the season. What does that mean? If winter break for your kids, if you know that you're traveling for Thanksgiving, if there's a birthday in there, put those in your calendar and then also mark off the dates like when is your last day to ship? What are the holidays that you're going to participate in for promotions, which you know there's going to be a big influx of sales and orders coming in. That way you could really kind of outline and see where your season is on your calendar. And remember, you've got this.
So join us day 2 tomorrow. We're so excited. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about creating your best offers to take advantage of the holiday hype. Exactly what's going to happen for your best offers that you can take advantage of the holiday season and how excited everybody gets. So we cannot wait. We'll see you there. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Mina, quick question. How many times have you heard stories from product bosses that waited until the week before Black Friday to even think about their holiday promotion plans?
More times than I can even count.
Okay, well, not this year. Successful product bosses know that the key to seeing a snowball of sales throughout the holiday is preparing their promotions now.
And that's exactly what we're going to do together during our 5-day challenge, which kicks off September 13th.
But have you ever wondered if a free training is really worth it?
We're not judging here, I swear. We know that there's so much information out there that it's hard to tell what's actually going to move the needle in your business.
But here's the thing, the Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge is 100% worth your time and energy because it actually creates results in your business. And that's not just us humble bragging. It's proof from our previous challenge participants who have shown up, gone through the action items, and have seen some big payoffs, literally, like Ashley of Ever After Baby.
Ashley said, planning ahead for the holidays for Rock Your Holiday Promotions has helped change how I plan promotions all year long.
Right? Wow. When she first joined the Rock Your Holidays challenge, she felt like she never knew how to go about setting up her promotions for the holiday season.
So she attended the challenge, went through each day's training, and implemented the action steps. Not only did she have her promotions organized by the end of the challenge,
She actually tripled her sales from the previous holiday season using what she learned inside the challenge.
she then went on to join Multi-Stream Machine, got her bestsellers onto Amazon, and grew her revenue even more while growing her Facebook following 10 times and her email list by 4 times.
Wow. Okay, so you must be thinking, what does this have to do with you, friend?
Well, it's just a preview of what you could do in just 5 days when you participate in the Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge.
Okay, so we start on Monday, September 13th. It is totally free. You can go sign up at rockyourholidaypromotions.com or just click the link in the show notes and we will see you inside. Thank you for being here and listening all the way through the Product Boss podcast. If you love our show and it has helped you in any way in your business, would you mind doing 2 things for us? Subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode and leave us a review. Reviews help other product entrepreneurs know that this is the place to be to grow their businesses and realize that they're not alone. And we know that you all know that a 5-star and honest review helps you sell more products to more people. So you know that your reviews help us reach more listeners around the world. Remember, what we give is what we receive, and we are all about helping each other in the Product Boss community. We are all in this together. We would be so appreciative of you if you could take the time right now to subscribe, leave a review, and even share this episode on social or someone you know so we can impact more lives. And remember, subscribing means that you will get notified each time we release a new episode so you never miss a thing. You have helped us grow and climb into the top 10 of all marketing podcasts, and together we can keep climbing. Thank you, friends. And remember, there is room at the top for all of us. This episode is brought to you by the Shop 1 in 5 Pledge. We believe that when you purchase from a small online or offline business, your dollar goes further. Hey friends, Mina and I created the Shop 1 in 5 Pledge, and we're inviting you to take the pledge with us. It's a commitment to make 1 in 5 of your purchases from a small business, online or offline. It's a way to make an impact together where and when it matters most. Because the truth is, your purchasing power matters now more than ever. We're inviting you to take the pledge if you head to shop1in5.com. The link is in the show notes. And when you get there, please make sure to share the pledge with your friends, your family, and your customers. Let's invite everyone to take the Shop 1 in 5 pledge so that we can all use our purchasing power to change lives.